What a shocking ending. What a moment. We are on the road to WrestleMania. Finally, it's cooking now, isn't it? We've been begging for something like this to happen. Something shocking to kick it all off. And they've delivered. Can you believe it? Did you see that coming? No one saw it coming. John Cena turns heel, attacks Cody Rhodes, joins up with The Rock, the final boss. What a moment it was right at the end of the Elimination Chamber, leaving a bloody Cody Rhodes in the middle of the ring with John Cena and The Rock standing over him. Okay, we could have done without Travis Scott. Why he was there made no sense at all. Burning the sage, slapping up Cody Rhodes. But other than that, this was a fantastic moment. We've been begging for this. We've been dying for this. For over 20 years, people have been begging, demanding John Cena turn heel. And they've always said no, no, no. And we've understood best for business, with the merch sales, with the Make-A-Wish. But now, we finally get it. In his last year, in his last 10 months, we're going to get to see a heel John Cena. And it's bound to happen now. He will be a 17-time world champion at WrestleMania. He will defeat Cody Rhodes. There is no way Cody walks out of WrestleMania still as WWE champion. What a moment, what a way to end. A good show overall. The Elimination Chamber in Toronto. We started it off with the Women's Elimination Chamber. What a shocking moment we got there right at the beginning to kick it off. All the women are in the cage, ready to go. You had Naomi, Liv Morgan kicking the match off one-on-one. And then the music hits. She's returned. Jade Cargill comes marching down the ramp on her way to the ring, into the cage. And you think, by the reaction of Liv Morgan, she's attacking Liv. Liv's like, oh shit. She's coming from, she's like, I had nothing to do with it. And then she turns and attacks Naomi. Dog walks Naomi all around the Elimination Chamber. Absolutely batters her. Ian Builder. Cod and chip, man. She got fucking battered. And then slams her head in the cage door, leaves her laying. She's taken out of the match. And for me, after this moment, the match did struggle to kind of get going. And it wasn't until, in my opinion, Alexa Bliss entered the cage, the match kind of picked up a bit. And it became a really good Women's Elimination Chamber match after that point. Really good match. I enjoyed it. It was good. It was fun. And the right person in the end did win. The story there is there. What's going on with Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, Naomi? What's the story there? And of course, we've always wanted to see Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley. It's got to be Bianca and Rhea at WrestleMania. That is a headline, pay-per-view worthy, main event worthy match right there. Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair. Give me that all day long. Let me know what you think. But yeah, good match. I enjoyed it. I didn't like the awkward part where Rhea came out at the end with Iyo just standing there. They needed to have that match on the Elimination Chamber, in my opinion, not in the next night on Raw. We should know who the number one contender now, who they should be facing. And it has to be Rhea Ripley, doesn't it? The tag match, the women's tag match, was next. Stratus and Stratton versus Jackson LeRae. Was what it was. It was okay. Considering the other matches on this show, it kind of like, you forgot about it, and everything that went down on this show, you kind of forgot about it. It was just there. Stratus and Stratton get the win, of course they do. We've got to make Stratton look good. She's going into WrestleMania. She's facing Charlotte Flair, so we've got to get her over as much as possible. So yeah, that's what this match was really about. But yeah, it was cool seeing Trish Stratus back and teaming up with Stratton. They made a good team. I enjoyed the match. It was okay. It wasn't terrible for a Nia Jax match, as many of them are. But the next match stole the fucking show. Stole the show before we had the ending. It was the best match of the show, in my opinion. Way better than both Elimination Chamber matches. It was Kevin Owens, it was Sami Zayn. They beat the living shit out of each other. It was so damn good. Owens gets the win in the end. After everything they went through. What a story, what a match. And then another return. Randy Orton comes back, attacks Kevin Owens, goes for the punt, and then security jump in the ring to stop that from happening. So we're getting Owens and Orton at WrestleMania. Like many predicted we would get at some point. Orton had to return and had to go after Owens straight away. Had to happen after what went down with those two earlier on in the year. It's been a great story for Kevin Owens. I've really enjoyed what they've done with him over the last 6 to 8 months. Been really good. And now Orton's back. Should be a damn good story heading into WrestleMania between those two. Where Sami Zayn goes from here, who knows? But yeah, then we get the men's Elimination Chamber match, and that was damn good as well. Both Elimination Chamber matches were very good. You can't deny that. I mean, the names in the match, and we had so many different predictions from so many people. It could have gone any which way. You didn't know heading in. Could it have been Seth Rollins? Could it have been Drew McIntyre? Could Damian Priest win it? CM Punk wanted to main event once, at least, in his career. And then there's John Cena. One last time. One last run. You never knew which way it was going to go. It started off with Rollins and Drew. Then Damian Priest enters the match. Then you get Logan Paul. Then you get John Cena. And he looked great coming in that match. And it looked like Drew wanted to get rid of John Cena quite early. And it cost him. Damian Priest out of nowhere rolls up Drew McIntyre. 1, 2, 3. Eliminates him. Then Logan Paul dive off the top of the cage. Frog splash on Damian Priest. Eliminates him. Then Punk enters the match. Punk just destroys Logan Paul. Deals with him. Go to sleep. And then Punk eliminated Seth Rollins after Seth Rollins had the opportunity to deal with John Cena. He threw him through the glass pod and could have dealt with him there and then, but decided to go after CM Punk. Punk eliminates Rollins. Then we're down to Cena and Punk, and of course Rollins had to get his one more shot, one final shot in. After being eliminated, he hadn't left the cage. He stomps CM Punk. And then, yeah, John Cena takes advantage of that. Locks in the STF. And a bit of a chokehold as well to go with it. Punk goes out. Doesn't give up. Ref rings the bell. Cena wins and's going to WrestleMania. And then we get what we get at the end. Here comes Cody to congratulate John Cena. To show us, yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to face you at WrestleMania. Then The Rock comes out. And we go through everything like what has been going on in the last couple of weeks with Cody and The Rock. Not many people have understood it. Wasn't that great, many people thought, but they delivered finally on what they started a couple of weeks ago, a couple of months ago, a year ago. Cody turns down The Rock, tells him to go fuck himself. He doesn't want to be his champion. You're not having his soul. His soul belongs to the fans and in the ring. And then the hug from John Cena to Cody. And then you saw the eyes of Cena. And then the throat slash of The Rock. Man, the place exploded. The place exploded. They were cheering John Cena beating the shit out of Cody Rhodes. Travis Scott shouldn't have been anywhere near this, botching the whole thing, just making it worse. Why he was out there in the first place, it made no sense whatsoever. He should have stayed as far away from this as possible. We don't need to see that guy anywhere near the ring. Don't care who he is. Don't want to know who he is. He ruined the whole thing. Other than that, great moment, great show, great ending. And who's not looking forward to WrestleMania now? If they hadn't have done this, we were getting a bland babyface John Cena Cody Rhodes match. Who wants to see that? We want to see a story. We want to see a heel John Cena versus Cody Rhodes, and have a heel John Cena take that title away. And where we go from there, who knows? What else we've got still to come? Should be really damn good. Let me know what you think down below. Thanks for watching. Smash that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.